2 supports and an off-laner in the first 2, and then they save their 1 and 2s for the last picks, which allow them to then counter the draft of the opposing team. I am not quite sure what SoNNeikO.
When you say he hasn't done much, he's basically taking away all the HP of the Bristles back with those 400 damage.
Artstyle, well, PPD, he's going to get nuked down a little bit. Artstyle, do you have enough damage? There's no more blast coming out from that Sadler. He's out of mana, and Artstyle knows it. He'll turn to as much damage as he possibly can to SoNNeikO. But the kill has basically been done. General was in the neighborhood as well. Still got this battle going on. There's Balanced Spirit going up against Faceless Void.
Honestly, a part of me thinks that SoNNeikO wasn't even mindful about the Sunstrike. It didn't seem as if...
Following up damage from him. Orc control.
The Satyr Tormentor's back. Still has half of his mana pool. You could argue that 600 mana is a...
Dendi being initiated on by SoNNeikO. SoNNeikO gotta be careful. He can still be glimpsed back. He's pretty low on life. And yep, here comes the glimpse. He triggers the Fairy Fire, keeps his back turned. It will actually be the kill. SoNNeikO is dropping very, very low. At the same time on the bottom lane, Na'Vi find themselves another kill. They get 2 cores this lane. But it's just the fact that ditya-ra is moving himself in a really good position. You get out that Blast, and with the slider from Na'Vi, Roshan really isn't that difficult, and well...
Easy pickup on PPD with the glimpse into...
Meanwhile, Dendi is just getting bigger and bigger. He's actually the top net worth on the field now with the Hand of Midas completed. And just beating into the bristleback with the Sunstrike. SoNNeikO, he walks into it, that last attack from the Forge Spirit. Barely reached from Dendi, but it will do the work. The wall is up from SoNNeikO, buying the space, the ball forward, ditya-ra getting stunned up. But once again, EG lose a core and just our smoke moved. I want to keep my eyes on General's TP scroll, see if he uses that, because if EG do decide to fight and they fight underneath that tier 1 tower, like this moment of Chrono might save the life here of ditya-ra, but okay, no, he's permanently locked down. EG just, Na'Vi just accepts. He starts to cut through the tree line. It looks like he's trying to see when EG start their TPs in. If they start their TPs in. The ball comes in towards the mid lane in the meantime. Dendi calls now. He's got 2 Force Spirits on. He's actually going to kill off Fear. The Hand of God gives the extra life as General. He'll arrive, but it's a little bit...
jungle.
I think you're dead, SoNNeikO. You've hung around way too long. The Axis will fly. It's going to miss on SoNNeikO. And Spectral Hawk throws the ulti out. Are they really not going to reach him? The kick, it flies a long way in from Fear. But the second they show themselves, Na'Vi capitalize. They're instantly into the Roche Pit.
This isn't at all a worthwhile trade. They commit 4 heroes to this. The Spectre Haunt as well, and Na'Vi takes on the Roshan. This is support hero for 4 hero rotation. Artstyle, if it had gone any other way, he started out with a death, was level 2 for a long time,
Watch
didn't have
lane.
boots.
General, Leap, Chronosphere. SoNNeikO doesn't have his ulti. He can still put the wall up, and Spectre has no way out. With the extra help from Sunstrike, they find the kill for Dendi, initiated on the mid lane, and there is more than enough damage to find the pick-off. Even with this Aegis the Immortal, the chance of surviving through this, he gets the Ghost Walk leveled up. SoNNeikO brings in the extra help, and Dendi, he just wants down, but essentially was down PPD. He's there, and a big kick coming in from Fear. Dendi, where's the extra life? They just don't have enough. Dendi will drop, but the Chen army is surrounding Universe. They're finding pick after pick, and with a glimpse back, hope may be lost right now. SoNNeikO pulled back into the middle of Na'Vi. They bring him down. Spectre will come back to World of the Living. His horse... They're going to find another kill here. General's got his ultimate. He's going after PPD for the moment, leads forward, and there's the ulti on Universe. A little bit of mist energy coming out there with SoNNeikO. The Sunstrike is not going to hit his mark, but Universe will still end up dying.
It wasn't pretty, but the damage was done.
Yeah, got that, but you got a Blink Dagger over on the Faceless Void. These Chronosphere positions be wonderful. Looks like we've got another glimpse going on as Arteezy right back into the fight again. Artstyle really in position with a steady Sunstrike. They'll finish the job. Once again, Magnetron's trying to damage him. Fear, he's being chased down by a wild animal. SoNNeikO has to try and become this buffer between himself and the rest of the team and Na'Vi, but he's just dragged back too fast. SoNNeikO so low. Then he's picked up the VS, and SoNNeikO, he's going...
Same Na'Vi that we saw in Game 3 against Secret yesterday, and so far they're delivering in this game. The first one, definitely not, but second time around...
Universe. You start that time dilation over on him. General wants to jump forward. He's got the Chronosphere. Arteezy comes into it. They're going to 2-man Chrono. The kick from Fear, however, stops any from instantly following up. PPD with his swap. He sacrifices himself for the greater good. And SoNNeikO, the controllers on Arteezy. The kicks are off mark here. And will they actually find this kill? The Wolves are chasing him down and glimpse him back. SoNNeikO wants the kill. They found it. 3 down. But you do still have a lot of damage coming up from SoNNeikO. He'll finally get some revenge on the Disruptor. But how many times... Well, the cure to the Spirit, just to boulder away the tornado from Dendi, perfectly on the mark. He was good at home, but all he's going to do is he's brought back in a body bag to the EG base. He burned it now if he's going to buy VTs. Could he actually rush up something else?
Yeah, Scythe of Vice, I think.
PPD. Tomato's a little bit off target. Yes, Scythe would be really nice. But PPD locked in the tree line. Easy kill on the EG captain. Easily belonging to Na'Vi. And who do you give it to? Like, you look towards Dendi, right? Like, he's the biggest one. ditya-ra, like, Lycan is normally not the greatest Aegis carrier.
Ross, Dendi, and Magnetize lands on everything, and Bristleback is in the middle of everything, just firing off 10 quill sprays. Then maybe EG might actually win the fight.
Goodbye PPG. The Chrono Sphere as well from General. It catches out Arteezy. They're going to have enough damage. Arteezy, yeah, he does go down. The Magnetize doesn't do anywhere near enough, and Leroy is even used on SoNNeikO. They do bring down that Disruptor finally, but what really is SoNNeikO doing? He's over on the side trying to battle up against Artstyle, not to mention the Ancient World, and he loses because ditya-ra was right in there with him. 3 hit this one with a buyback into Spectral Horn. Instantly Arteezy will be on the front line. And they need something from this. They really, really do. The tier 3 tower.
Oh, okay.
Is Na'Vi going to give
I
it
can do this.
It's not hard to take out that range rack, but he is very isolated going in by himself with that wolf form. But it doesn't really matter because he's distracting everyone. SoNNeikO's on the front lines trying to defend against everyone else from Na'Vi, but now PPD has to swap Arteezy back out again. He should sacrifice his own life. That Sunstrike and hits from Dendi. He actually found the target, the 4th through the Chronosphere, and that's a huge one. Universe as well as SoNNeikO, they're going nowhere but down. SoNNeikO's on the sidelines. Universe will join him. Fierce back into the fight. That this could be it right now. Na'Vi are all over the EG base, and good game, well played. We are going to a 3rd deciding game for the semi-final here at Dota Pit.
What an absolute amazing performance by Na'Vi. I was skeptical after that first game, but the second time around they just come in completely refreshed, new team, performing the same way we saw them against Secret yesterday. Amazing. Is Na'Vi back, Toby?
I don't know. If they win this 3rd game, I feel like I can actually say it. This is the dangerous place to be. This is when Na'Vi gets pumped up. This is when they have a lot of confidence and they'll actually go for the big plays. They'll move around the map and they won't live in fear. It is the golden age for Na'Vi. If they can do this, not only like it was